We're going to have no shortage of meanness over the next 5 years. There's going to be meanness to the disabled. There's going to be meanness to immigrants. There's going to be meanness to the poor. So all we've got left is to be compassionate to one another and get involved in causes we care about. Like, my only regret in this is I thought that I could be involved. Like, you know, me and like Gareth, who I do this with, people are telling us we could make an influence, and even though it's only a sort of a small thing, it would be better if the independent living fund's not cancelled, if education's not cut, if health's not cut. I mean, I was at the doctor with my mum today, and thank God she's alright. That really sort of put things in perspective, and I thought, thank God I'm in a position where I can take care of my mother as well, because it's going to be a lot harder for people that can't. The only thing that I can look to positively is that change does happen. Syriza's happened in Greece, even though they're now fighting the giants of the EU to bring about anything meaningful. Podemos look like they're going to do something in Spain the next election, and I think there is a possibility for a new kind of politics. Not long ago, a slim majority like this, like the Tories are going to get, would have been looked at as a disaster. Now for them, it's looked at as a huge victory. That's an indication that politics has changed in some way. What I've personally learned is, I don't understand that world, and I intuitively don't like it. My feeling is that change is going to come from us, come from ordinary people working together. So the truth, what we're going to do is we're just going to talk to you about what we feel and sort of really step away from that stuff, you know, and stay near communities, near people that are actually doing stuff, whether it's in the issues of housing, ecological issues. We've got to find new ways of making alliances, new ways of making change, because we ain't going to get any help from the government. We're going to get screwed. I took great inspiration from the Focus E15 mums who were turfed out of their homes by Newham Council that were indifferent to their plight, and organised themselves creatively and opposed that, and through that action they won 40 council homes for homeless people in the borough through creative direct action. I would draw your attention to the New Era estate in Hoxton, where, like many Londoners and many people in our country, they're facing terrifying situation around housing, and again they're organising.
Russell, this is very, very piecemeal, because you've got a much bigger view of how societies have changed in this book than one little group doing something here.
But Evan, this is what you misunderstand. What you misunderstand, mate, like what a lot of people in your line of work misunderstand, is that we don't want pedagogic figures coming in and didactically shouting at us. We want to organise ourselves, as is happening on the New Era estate. The time where people trust politicians, that's over. That era has passed. Now, I'm not suggesting they start trusting me, an entertainer. I'm a comedian who looks like Jesus. That's a much closer description. But I can participate by amplifying what may seem like piecemeal causes to you. But let me tell you, to the people on the New Era house... No, let me finish, mate. Let me finish. To the people on the New Era estate who are losing their homes, so the brother of the richest Tory MP in this country, Edward Benyon...
Well, we don't know. He's not here to justify himself.
Well, thank God, mate. Because otherwise I wouldn't be. Because let me tell you, they've got enough of a voice. The BBC gives enough of a voice to conventional wisdom. I'm here to give a voice to ordinary people like that. And their struggle, let me tell you, Evan, it don't seem piecemeal to them, because they're being faced with losing their homes, so men like Edward Benyon can make yet more profit. To them, it's not piecemeal. That's how the BBC missed the mark. You don't know what ordinary people care about. People are losing their jobs, they're losing their services, they're losing their homes, and we're tired, and there's no one to represent us, mate. There's no one to represent us. That's the kind of thing you should be covering on your show.
Romanticize. I see structural poverty and I analyze gentrification fucking us up. We're gonna have it. Town planners trying to turn London into Paris. A rich white centre with a ring of estates where all the chavs and the immigrants go. Is that our fate? Just enough poor people left to clean up the dirt. Go kill yourselves in the sticks where the shots can't be heard. Leave the centre to the civilized people to improve. You know the type that wanna have their carnival without coons. Move your little paupers, fuck your sons and daughters. Your lives and your communities are not important. We can all pretend that it's just market forces rather than a social engineering, which it of course is. They say they don't believe in handouts. Fucking liars. Look how we bailed out the banks and didn't nationalise them. You can make it if you're enterprising, right? Try it just like I do. That's what I'm supposed to say when you ask me how my life is. But that ignores the facts and all the things that I have seen. All the blood that's put before my eyes when I was just a teen. I ain't being dramatic or begging gangster life. Truth is though I did do wrong, I'm living on borrowed time. Rappers' minds starting to sound clever, like they borrow mine. You learn nothing from me, it must be that you ain't got a sign. Ain't gotta hide it from my brother. If you got a mind that the people not bleed for the right to read in another time. Watch the youths back in yard, back in Nigeria. Do they reject knowledge? Are we serious? So whose culture is it then for us to act foolish. Who we entertaining and serving with our bullshit. With my dreads, with my picky head, with my hoodie on. Chief up these so-called scholars, go off and write a song. Yeah, I think deeply. Man is so sneaky, but still box man in their mouth for getting cheeky. Think I'm exceptional? That's not true. I'm like most of my brothers that grew up on the roof. I don't respect a lack of honesty or authenticity. Rarely anyone think they could talk to me lyrically. Physically, I ain't Superman nor a massive dude, but train every day like a soldier. What you thought this is? We talk this revolution shit and not be super fit? How you gonna fight a battle soldier if you ain't used to it? Fizzy drinks, packet of crisp, chicken and chips, not a fam, green banana and yam, we go ham. Make your shit stand strong when you're still an old man. Check the rasses in the hills back of yard, you'll understand what's the plan. Keep them dumb and distracted and unhealthy. Perfect recipe for keeping themselves wealthy. Anywho, murdering minds daily are dumpy. Little yuppies, they're still scared of the trenches. I'm forever muddy, a roadside brainiac. I forever studied. Couple man mistook me for a prick, look what they discovered. I tell jokes all the time, I'm forever funny. Hard bloody hard, you really thought that I would let you mug it? We speak gully cause we're still tugging. Though we deeper than gullies in maroon countries. And you needing to worry cause it's all covered. Look how we feeling the knowledge and they will love it. Yeah, fuck your conditioning. Rap natural glistening, glistening like the top of the pyramid on you invalids. We all know who the winner is, don't shit where your dinner is. Man rap about food but couldn't even finish. Is you hungry? I'm starving. Look at my ribs inching in the baby and it's bedtime. Maybe I should sing to him a sweet little lullaby. Put him to sleep. It's so peak for the other guy cause he ain't me. Most of you speak about the gully side and put me to sleep cause you're a chief and you cannot rhyme. Better believe Uncle Akala is the hard stop. Everybody says this and it's no secret why I don't make playlists. But tour tickets selling out, novel self-published. My life's all good, I enjoy my summers, but I am what I am. Council house, single mothers, so won't get arrogant from a little bit of abundance. Lungs a puncher trying to manufacture rhyme schemes I'm already done with. Run through that stage like 7, I'm on my Shaolin monk shit. One finger push-ups, a blade in the neck, iron shirt, qigong, you can't fake the respect, much less fade in the vet. I'm as brave as cadet in Destiny's army, what the fuck you expect?
I don't trust politicians, no one does. I don't trust the corporations in this country that you inadvertently work for every time you take this line with me. What I'm saying is that people can run their own workplaces, people can run their own communities. The people of this country have been patronised enough, mate, and let's not do it in this interview.
I'm not patronising anybody.
Good.
You say you want General Motors to stop making cars that break down in a few years.
Mate, you carry like
so they can sell more of them. Well, do you really believe that cars are made to break down?
What, built-in obsolescence? Yeah, I believe in built-in obsolescence, don't you?
Well, I tell you what, when I was a kid,
people make deliberately exploit any one of us.
We went on holiday. We could barely guarantee to get
You're
back
much
again.
more tactile than the Jeremy geezer. He hated it when I touched his legs.
The cars were so unreliable, they've become much more reliable. And I sort of think the companies that made obsolescent cars went out of business.
You think that, do you?
Well, I honestly think that. I posit that as at least a theory of capitalism that might have...
I'm not going to sit here with you. I know you know that capitalism isn't working. I think
it's got a lot of flaws.
That a system that requires quantitative easing to hold it together, while energy companies are subsidised by our taxes, while renewable energies are ignored. I know you can't support that system, Evan. I know you're mates with CEOs of big business figures. The systems we have at the moment aren't going to change within themselves because those systems are working for precisely the function they're intended to. They work for... They enhance the power and profits of elites. They support the rights of corporations. At a time where the TTIP agreement's being pushed through in Europe, I think we have to be more aware than ever of the disempowerment of ordinary British people. We have to support localised, creative, direct action movements.
Are you going to overthrow...
It's clear that I have very little trust in this system, and I think my energies and efforts are best spent supporting people who are working very hard and doing great work in important issues like housing and having some control over their own work. People on zero-hour contract. What I want to do, mate, is support people who know what they're doing.
I don't know
provide
whether you trust
amplification.
The people. You don't trust
people. No, I trust
because
people.
You say in the book about the Swiss voting the wrong way in a referendum. You say they've been manipulated.
I say that the media play a vital role in managing the outcome of referendums, as we saw in Scotland. How the BBC shamefully supported the no vote. How the BBC shamefully fell in line with Cameron, Clegg, and Miliband.
So much airtime to you.
I'm very glad.
We've
Thank you.
rectified a lot
What's
of
the
those
truth? True news. News you can trust. Truth night.
Is all we have time for.
We've got plenty of time. There's plenty of time.